Moneypenny, we need to round up.
Not here. Come on. I looped the security feeds in the lobby and the elevator. We don't have a lot of time.
No, we don't. They're wiping everything at Web HQ. We need to send a team over there right now.
Look, it's not that simple, James.
What?
We messed up. Going to Web's... You don't do a thing like that without consequence.
Consequences for Web?
He is a very powerful man.
What's wrong with everyone? First Greenway, now you.
For Greenway, this is a whole different game. What he learned tonight, it changes everything for him. He doesn't deserve your anger.
Well, perhaps not, but still.
What we did tonight changed the rules.
Where are we going?
You'll see.
You're making coffee?
Could do with a cup. No.
Okay.
We call it the null space. Whatever goes on in here never happened. No surveillance, not on any blueprints. It doesn't exist.
If you hope to bury this, you're out of luck. I don't care who Webb is. We need to stop him.
What we do is not up to us anymore, Bond.
Is this Em stalling? Where is she? I'll talk some sense into her.
Be careful what you wish for. Just through here.
Em, thank God, we don't have much time.
There's been a development. Sir Nicholas Webb sent me this. In case you're wondering, it is footage of you and Greenway assaulting Webb HQ, two of my agents rogue on British soil.
Well, that doesn't change the fact
It changes everything. He is accusing you of terrorism. He CC'd half the cabinet. As we speak, there are arrest orders with your names on them working their way through the system, and my future's not looking much brighter.
Well, we just have to show them what we found.
Oh, God, don't be so naive. It's one thing that you broke into Web HQ. It's another that you got caught, but leaving without proof? You couldn't have botched this any worse had you tried.
But you're not handing me in.
Of course I'm not. I'm sending you on a black op to collect the irrefutable proof we need to bring down the Webbs. I am putting a lot of trust in you. Don't you dare disappoint me. Moneypenny, go and finish the mission brief. And Bond, you go and see Q. You're dismissed.
I told you I'd get her straight.
Huh.
And what about Thea? It's obviously compromised.
This mission is strictly off the record, so we can't use it anyways.
MI6 needs to shut it down right now.
And then what? Em needs to play her part and aid in apprehending her rogue agents.
And Thea will assist.
Yes. However, I'm taking a few pages out of 009's playbook. I've already set up hundreds of breadcrumb trails for rogue agent James Bond on the run. That should buy us some time. The trip booked a year ago. No one will suspect a thing.
Luxury resort, you say? Sounds awful.
So, we know Damien is heading to Vietnam. I've managed to figure out his destination. The exclusive resort, the Pearl. According to his social media, St. John Smythe was really looking forward to his stay. But unfortunately for him, he bears a striking resemblance to you. And some odd mix-up with the permit for his private jet is now delaying his takeoff. I dare say he will stay grounded until you send word it's safe to clear up this misunderstanding.
The Pearl. That might take some time.
Actually, it might. Without Thea, you're in for some good old-fashioned spy work.
In the zone, are we?
Bond. Now, I say great work at Web Industries. Well, the whole business is dreadful, of course, but silver lining, finally some real failure is not an option spy work. Living by one's wits, no safety net, gets the blood flowing, no?
Right. Well, speaking of silver linings...
Nice try, but you won't need a car where you're going. Besides, she's not ready. Oh, and Walter's left you a new service pistol and a suppressor, just in case. Try not to lose it this time.
You know how it is, Q. Easy come, easy go.
Take a look. I'm sure you'll find something to your liking.
You take good care of us, Q.
Not to rush you or anything, but the police could knock at our door at any moment. Just saying.
Q, I've been meaning to ask. You ever heard of a ghost pattern?
I'm no expert, but I believe it's a probability paradox. When one has a large enough data set, accidental patterns emerge from the chaos. Coincidences that appear deliberate, random events that seem meaningful.
If enough people slip on banana peels, it starts to look like banana peels are out to get us.
Spot on.
So, Sir Nicholas Webb.
Fine line between genius and madness. Present company excluded, of course.
Of course. You have a lock on Greenway? He was in a rough spot when I last saw him.
Greenway knows our playbook front to back. If he doesn't want to be found, there's not much we can do about it. Look, Greenway has had the rug pulled from under him. Give him some space.
How did we not realize that Webb was covering up Thayer's mistakes?
Confirmation bias, I suppose. We saw what we expected to see. Thayer was supposed to be infallible, so no one searched too hard for evidence to the contrary. Thayer made us complacent and risk-averse. Hopefully this whole sad affair will serve as a wake-up call.
You really are a glass-half-full person, aren't you?
Well, depends on what's in the glass.
Well, I'm ready to head out.
Front gate's too risky. You'll need to take the sewer exit.
The sewer?
Can't be helped, I'm afraid. Let me get the door for you. There. It's right through the wind tunnel. Just watch out for the Bakerloo line. Only kidding.
Right.
Good luck, Bond. Sorry about the shoes.
So, tell me, James, are you familiar with the scientist Benjamin Quan?
Quan? I read about him, I think. Some kind of green energy pioneer?
Full marks. Neutrino voltaic energy research. Sadly, he died last month in Singapore under ambiguous circumstances. 3 weeks later, a solar geoengineering specialist died in Orlando, Florida. Circumstances equally ambiguous.
Dare say a pattern emerges.
Indeed. Thayer flagged these seemingly unconnected deaths as consistent with the MO of an elusive terrorist, Caliban, a rabid extinctionist who believes that mankind is a cancer on the planet that needs to be purged.
Sounds delightful. Safe to say this Caliban is not too keen on scientific progress. What's it got to do with Webb?
Here's the kicker. According to Interpol, Caliban's charred remains were recovered from a Mexican landfill. And according to forensics, he's been dead for months. Now, if this is true...
It means Thea made another blunder.
Another ghost pattern, yes. We believe Damien is in Vietnam to cover up this latest mistake. Likely, he plans to stage a copycat killing, making it look like Caliban is very much alive and kicking.
Confirming Thea's original conclusion. Who's the target?
I'm afraid we don't know. That part is up to you. All right, time for a little Q&A. Who are we playing today, James?
Smythe. St. John Smythe.
And what do we do for work?
We run our own company. A same-day courier service called Go Get It. Launched it a year after turning our back on the music business.
Why would we do such a thing?
Too many arseholes and egos.
Lovely. And Vietnam?
Once a year, we hop on a plane and venture somewhere to recharge our creative juices. This year, when the dice rolled, Vietnam came up.
Okay. I'd buy it.
That's because I'm selling it so well. There's the pier. And the welcoming committee.
Time to get in character.
Welcome to the Pearl, Mr. St. John Smith.
That's St. John Smythe, my dear.
Of course. The staff and I are very pleased to have you with us. This way, sir.
You smarmy git.
Well, you told me to get into character.
Well, you are a natural, James.
That's Mr. Smythe to you, my dear. I'm just getting started. Decent.
Your villa is this way. We pride ourselves on exclusivity and discretion here at the Pearl. As such, we do not keep digital records of a guest stay with us. I'll need you to sign the ledger at reception to confirm your arrival here.
I need eyes on that ledger.
Of course.
One more thing. There's a package waiting for you inside your villa. It arrived this morning. Enjoy your time at the Pearl, Mr. Smythe.
I most certainly will.
You are a little too good at that.
At what?
Being a bit of a bellend.
What can I say? Just seems to come naturally. I think I'm going to enjoy this place. What is it?
Just open it. Q-Track, a smart bug, designed to protect assets in the field.
That's new.
Once inside the bloodstream, it tracks location, heart rate, and vital signs for up to 24 hours, before it's then broken down by the body.
And the glasses?
Q glasses. They see everything. Recording it back here at MI6.
So you see what I see.
Yep. I get to live vicariously through you for the next 24 hours.
But why?
Once you get eyes on the potential targets, I can confirm it's them through the glasses.
Wonderful.
Pop them on. We're live.
Good stuff. And yes, I am this handsome.
Hang on. Ah, yeah. That ego of yours is fogging up the lens.
Touché.
Right. Enough tech talk. I need to calibrate the glasses. Shush buds. Always wanted a pair of those.
Well, if you're lucky, I'll bring you back a pair.
So that's what a £1,000 bottle of bourbon looks like.
And here was me hoping for a bag of peanuts.
Compliments of the Tranquility Cave. All organic, gluten and cruelty-free. That's some next-level spa stuff.
Great. At least I'll smell good when Damien shows up.
Okay, glasses calibrated. Time to get eyes on that ledger, so we can find out who it is Webb is here to kill.
Moneypenny? Eyes on Damien yet?
Traced him to an airport in Farnborough. Boarded a private plane to Singapore with 5 other men that I haven't been able to identify yet.
If you'd like to follow me, Mr. Smythe, reception is this way.
So, what do people do for fun at the Pearl?
Depends. Some guests prefer to simply just be during their time here. We also offer a traditional healing ceremony, which is very popular with our guests. It completely realigns the body's spiritual energy.
Sounds intense. I won't cry, will I?
Many do.
I think I'd rather repress.
Here we are. Reception is right over there. My colleague will help you get signed in.
I doubt we'll have too much trouble doing that in the Emperor Villa.
Tell me you're not checking out.
I'm being upgraded, actually.
Of course you are. You must be important.
Very.
The Emperor Villa will be ready shortly. Please make yourself comfortable while you wait.
Oh, I'll do that, thank you.
I didn't catch your name.
I didn't give it.
Attractive mystery woman 1, St. John Smythe. 0. Eyes on the ledger, James.
Right, yeah. Ledger. On it. Afternoon. Here to sign the ledger. Make my stay official.
Mr. Smythe, we've been expecting you.
Give it a flick through, so I can get a look at names.
Sign here, please.
Got what I need. Running a check.
All done. Enjoy your stay with us, sir.
No, you don't have to tell me twice.
Okay, got 3 profiles that fit Caliban's MO. Ramon Hernandez, billionaire philanthropist. Geneticist Teresa Lorca, who you just met. And Ellis White, bit of a rock star scientist.
Let's go find our 3 potentials.
There's a sunrise yoga class on the jetty tomorrow, followed by a cooking demonstration with a Michelin-starred chef.
You know I'm not a morning person, and if I'd wanted to cook, I'd have stayed at home.
How about we do the class cooking for you?
Just had Q in my ear. Don't use the dart or laser on anyone we need to bug. They can interfere with the Q-Track's functionality.
Q doesn't want me to have any fun.
Oh, that reminds me. Need to get to the Hung Villa before the day is out. It's overgrown. I couldn't get to it before Mr. Hernandez arrived here.
Lovely, man. Say hello for me.
Of course. See you later.
Bingo. Ramon's in the Hung Villa.
You know, I do have eyes and ears too.
Anywho, Ramon's villa's on the same side of the resort as yours.
Sit around all day while he suns himself and get paid handsomely for it. No heavy lifting.
You know, I swept the exterior of the place this morning, and there's a potential security issue with that cliff face. Someone could scale it, get onto the villa grounds. Should I raise the issue with Hernandez or not?
Nah. Ramon stays at the Hung Villa every time we come in. He won't move. Doesn't like change.
Fair enough.
Sounds like there's a quieter way into the villa, round to the rear of it.
Let's go take a look.
I know, right? You'd think the court was staying here with the swathes of security around the Hangula. With what we are being charged by these people, we will have had the sense to ask whoever it is that's in there to be a little more discreet.
Hi there.
It's vulgar, if you ask me. All that man is still feeling like some sort of paranoid warlord on the run.
But they just smile and say, a very important guest.
Translation. A pain in the ass with too much money.
Probably. I heard one of the staff talking about how he had ropes from Milan, as well as gas from Havana. All very
Mr. Smythe, we do hope you're enjoying your stay with us, sir.
Just lovely, isn't it? It's called the Celestial Whisper. I can certainly understand why.
We're having a child.
So hot here. Could really murder a beer.
Easy now.
Oh, I could get used to this. Yes, we should enjoy it while it lasts. We've still got 3 years.
Whoa. You might want to take a look at that stress aura around you.
Thanks, you look great too.
Can't come this way, bro. Our mate's throwing a bit of a jaw. If you don't have an invite, can't let you in.
Of course, I probably left it in my suite. I'll go and fetch it.
That
Rude.
was
Can't come in without an
interesting.
invite.
Who makes flyers as invites for a private party?
Alice White, apparently.
We should
And one with a distinct black
I don't think I could stand another evening of
All right,
the
mate.
Ibiza weekender going on in the suite next door. The music, the shouting, the whooping every 5 seconds. It's really driving me crazy at this point. I don't understand how they can keep doing it. I swear, if the American and his friends start up again tonight, that's it. We didn't pay all this money to listen to a pack of shaved apes chant, "Alice White for president," all night long. It's too much. I can't do it.
The staff don't seem to want to touch it. Clearly, they love the man's money too much.
Well, maybe I'll touch him. Maybe I'll march over right now to the Ocean View Bar and show a bottle
White
of
is at the
champagne
Ocean
after
View
myself.
Bar.
You know what?
Marked it for you on your Q lens.
Thanks.
I'll help you pick which one, and we do it together. I tried to do the decent thing today. I went and spoke to one of them when he was at the bar, face to face. Very polite. I asked if they could keep the noise down. Told him that they were keeping us awake at night with all the craziness. You know what he did? He smirked. He smirked at me and said, "It's a party, bro. Lighten up." I just put my fist through his face.
sure I've seen you before.
Hey.
Model.
Just two girls trying to enjoy the silence.
Savage. I like it. You've got that dangerous energy. Name's Trent. You ladies...
Kai, Alice White, and his entourage are cut off. Management's orders. What are we supposed to tell him? Just smile and offer a mocktail. Could you head to the Velvet Lantern bar and let them know? Still can't believe we're married.
I have to keep checking my hand and asking myself, is this real? Are we real?
Feels like a dream.
A dream I don't ever want to wake up from.
I second that.
How can I help you, sir?
I'm looking for a guest. Ellis White. Know where I might find him?
Ah, yes. The American and his enthusiastic friends were over by the Velvet Lantern bar last time I saw.
Being a handful.
You could say that. You'll find the bar right behind me and down the stairs.
I'm looking for a guest. Ramon Hernandez. Know where I can find him?
Mr. Hernandez is likely at his villa. He tends to keep to himself during his time here at the Pearl.
Great. Any chance you can point me to it?
I'm afraid I'm not at liberty to give out that information, sir.
I don't suppose you know where I can find a guest of yours, a Miss Teresa Lorca?
Couldn't say, sir. I haven't seen Miss Lorca today.
All right. Thanks. Moneypenny, what have you got for me on White?
Crux Magazine's 2025 Man of the Year. They call him Mr. Magnetic. Developed a liquid that binds microplastic particles to separate them from water so that they can be safely removed. Made him a very rich man.
Afternoon, bro.
How's Philomena still jet lagged? You've all been here for 4 days. She's on New York time.
My wedding is only 8 days away, and I can't have jet lag here.
I'm sorry, Mr. Smythe, but the Serenity space is full at the moment. I can have someone fetch you as soon as a spot becomes available.
I'll come back later.
Of course. Apologies again.
How may I help you, sir?
I don't suppose you know where I can find a guest of yours, a Miss Teresa Lorca?
Ah, yes, Miss Lorca. I am afraid I haven't seen her on my rounds today.
All right, thanks. Sure she's around here somewhere. I'm looking for a guest. Ellis White. Know where I might find him?
Yes, of course. He and his group of, very enthusiastic friends were gathered over by the Velvet Lantern bar last time I saw them.
Wouldn't happen to know what she was in town for.
Miss Lorca was here for the Ocean Action Convention. Gave a wonderful speech, if I may say so. A deeply inspiring talk.
Noted. Thanks. Appreciate your time.
Private security. Could be Ramon's place.
Just thinking that myself.
Where's Ramon? Upstairs on the second floor, doing what he does best. Living like a king, smoking cigarettes and knocking back the ball. Man's a character.
Now that we know Ramon is up there, what's the plan?
Find a way up and convince him to swallow this tracker.
And if he doesn't?
Haven't thought that far ahead.
Hey!
It's unbelievable. Pink sky, golden ocean. I mean, this place is something else. I feel like I'm getting paid to supervise sunsets. Ramon, it's great. Good eccentric. Yesterday, he sent everyone for massages. That's why I crashed in place I didn't even notice. All right. I'm receiving it. You too. Give the kids a hug for me. Tell them Dad's living the dream. No, that's Ramon Hernandez. Anyway, you'll get used to it. The man is a little eccentric, let's say.
That's polite. I'd have went with unpredictable. Eccentric how? Everyone keeps saying that.
Should I tell him?
You should definitely tell him.
All right, then.
What's that?
Sensible to check that. What was it? That's it. Got it.
Time to talk to Ramon.
Ramon Hernandez! Please, don't you move. Who the hell are you?
That's him, James.
Now relax. I'm not here to cause trouble.
Keep your hands where we can
Not
see them.
so sure this was a good idea.
You better have a good reason to be here.
I'm with MI6. We believe your life is in danger.
Wrong. It's your life that's in danger.
Help me out, Moneypenny.
Whoever you're talking to,
Agua
say your
Verde.
goodbyes.
Tell him we know about Agua Verde.
Agua Verde. We know about your connection to Agua Verde.
Stand down. You have 30 seconds.
The terrorist Caliban. We think you're his next target.
I'm always somebody's next target. A simple phone call would have sufficed, Mr.
Call me James. And it wouldn't have because I wouldn't have been able to give you this. Swallow it. Allows us to track you and your vitals for 24 hours.
And after 24 hours?
You piss it out, I stop the bad guys, and we all go home.
Give it here. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need a cigarette to calm my nerves. Mi casa es su casa, James. Vaya con Dios, James. Will we see you at the festivities tonight?
Wouldn't miss it for the world.
Is there anything you need us to do to ensure Ramon's safety, or is that tracker he took enough?
It should be enough. It wouldn't hurt to tighten things up around here.
Caliban. What do you know about him?
Terrorist, fanatic, master assassin. Believes people like your boss are a cancer on the planet and should be purged. Real charmer.
Sounds it.